Welcome everyone to Weaving Web3 with me, Chris.
Me, Stash.
And me, James.
So today we're going to be talking. Oh, sorry, I thought I was.
No, go for it. Go for it.
No, okay. So today we're going to be.
Today.
Oh, I think one of us is lagging.
Go for it, Stash. You go for it. Go for it.
I didn't mean to take steal your thunder. I thought I was going to pass the Copiosa thing.
Go for it. What are we doing today?
Okay, so hello everyone. We're going to be talking about a few different things today about the Copiosa app that's been launched, ICO called Pair Protocol, and some other fun stuff from the other guys.
So I was going to talk about basically what information is out there. If you wanted to start your own NFT project, if you wanted to get into crypto, launch your own smart contract, things like that. And yeah, so if you want to kick it off, Stack.
Yeah, absolutely. So for those who don't know, we've already spoken about Copiosa a few times. We met the founders at Zebu Live and again at Blockchain Economy, and we did an interview with them, which was really
if you haven't seen the interview, make sure to go back in our channel and watch.
It's one of our most popular videos with most views.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
Pretty good. So basically, they finally launched their mobile wallet, which is a DeFi wallet for, let's say, currently more crypto adept people, but it will be for those who are wanting to start off in crypto. It's super beginner friendly, and like I told you guys to download the app, and it was so easy, so smooth, and like it was lovely. So like what I'm going to show you is how the app basically looks like. But
yeah, so like we both set up our wallets, didn't we, James? And it took what, 2 minutes?
Oh yeah, it was super quick. Did a verification email like you'd normally do. Yeah, it was like I tried to tap away, just like obviously I saved my seed phrase. It's like, you sure you saved your seed phrase? And I was like, thank you for asking. Yes, I have, but yeah, pretty useful.
Yeah, and it's all integrated as well. So like buying crypto and stuff like that, it's all integrated with Transact, which is like a really good. So I use Transact all the time, sort of, to buy crypto sort of quickly.
So as we start, basically the thing that I love, like what I think I wish I had when I was buying in cryptos in the past, is it gives you every single information about the company. Like it gives you like a little about Copiosa, what the company is about, if they have a token, and what their aims are. They also have like all their audits on click whenever you want, all your social medias, everything's one tab. Because usually if you need to go on any other exchange, it gives you a link to their website, and then you're like, where can I find their Twitter? Where's the Discord? Where's this? And it gives you all of their social medias, which is, I think, important just to see like vetting out different projects, as well as their token supplies, which often many projects will hide away in the abyss because they'll be like, oh yeah, most of our money is in seed investors and they're going to dump on you, and etc. So I like the idea that
this distribution, Stash, what does that mean? So airdrops 5.4%. I'm guessing that means that's been airdropped to people, or
so basically currently they do have an NFT collection where they airdrop the holders their native token over X amount of I think it's a few years, as like that was like the initial way to fund the project, which it's just a great way to reward your users later down the line which believe in the project. Like with all other
is that being held to airdrop, or do you
so it is specifically allocated to the airdrops of the project.
Okay. And the market supply obviously is what we can buy.
Yeah.
Marketing is, I'm guessing, their fund for marketing.
Yeah. And
operations, I guess the same. And liquidity 2%. Yeah. Like just having on hand,
which is good, safe standard. Pretty much like a lot of legit, like decent projects would do that.
Yeah, but in other apps you don't see that. Like,
absolutely, no, it's all hidden away, and you don't know which is really good.
You don't know where they're sort of using their money, where it is, stuff like that. Right?
Yeah, you never get this sort of information this easily though. Like, people say do your own research. Well, make it easy for us.
Yeah, people don't know how to do that. You have to go where the founders are. This is one thing I love. Like like the team is docs. They
Oh,
give
wow.
you the
It
information.
says the team's docs.
Yeah. And I think it gives you that humanity behind the project, which I think is so important. There's so many projects that I've actually met the founders behind. I'm like, okay, well,
Hey, there's our mate, Bailey.
Yeah, there's our mate. Hi, guys. And this is also one thing I think is a dream sweet doc, because it takes me ages to like read white papers, because I know the technicals behind things. Like, what is the problem? What is the company solving? Like, do you even need to exist? And like, you know, like when we went to the conference, I've been grilling people. It's like, you don't actually need a token. You're just on the hype, and you don't need this technology. And Copiosa is obviously solving a massive problem in the crypto industry. There is so hard to get the right information, as well as make it user-friendly, easy. And I like that they are able to say, Copiosa, super simplified, takes less than 3 minutes. How long does it usually take to set up a MetaMask and all these other accounts? Like,
yeah, it says the problem over 40 minutes normally, which is true. Like, I remember like getting into it to begin with, getting into crypto to begin with. You don't know where to buy, you don't know about swaps, you don't know about trading, like all this stuff, and it's just all right there, right?
This is actually really relevant here, where I like that me and Sash yesterday, when we were doing Where Is This From? We're talking about, before we did that, we're talking about where Copiosa were registered. Because Sasha said, oh, they're based in the UK. And I was like, oh, I didn't know if they were UK based or Australian based. So I went on Company's House to check the company, but I just put in Copiosa Limited because that's what I thought they'd be called. But probably because I didn't know what they were called and I didn't do much research, but I just Googled it, you know, went onto Company's House, whacked in their name and Limited because that normally turns up, or Copiosa. And so what I like about this, though, is that they've said there that you can see Copiosa Labs Limited. They've given you their company house registration number. So if you know how to read a set of accounts, you can then go and have a look at what's going on with those accounts.
Yeah.
Now, they probably won't be that in-depth, but it does give you a good idea of sort of what's going on in the company, and also further like works as a doxing. Because if somebody's got their name on there, if that name doesn't match company's house, what's going on? Because you could be UK. You could be UK based, and we could run, you know, Chris's Beard Limited, but that could be run through. We could be all three be directors, but we could make a product called Chinstrap. Like, just because Chinstrap isn't connected to Chris's Beard Limited, then we wouldn't be able to see it. But because this has doxed it, then you know, it makes it easy to see.
Yeah, for sure. I think all of this makes this like large legitimization and easier for these products.
So what assets can you buy on there at the moment? Like, obviously
it's like crypto wallet. You can literally press connect and this is
Stash. He's blown himself up.
I thought
a backstage
coffee cup. Yeah. So basically, you just scan connect. You can receive, buy crypto, and like we said, my favorite thing is you can literally off ramp your money into your bank account. Either you choose your tokens. Currently, you have the tokens you see. This app's just launched, but honestly, like we've met the team behind Copiosa, and what they're trying to do is like what had been my dream when I started crypto 4 years ago. Like, I think everyone could have done with a Copiosa last bull run, and this bull run, I 100% like these people's vision is something. I'm so happy that there's people like them in this crypto space, because there's so many scammers, so many anonymous people that could be doing good, but you just
but this is massive. This is like sort of, there's no other wallet or anything like that does this sort of stuff, right? If you go to home, so obviously they've got Copiosa, they've got BNB and Ethereum on there. So if you go onto Ethereum, can we see what that says? So if you scroll
currently
down,
it hasn't been verified. I presume this is just early, but look, the team is
dark, team size, it's still got their company names and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing in order to get your crypto verified on their account,
you have to go through Copiosa.
Yeah, and you need to obviously like say you need to give all this information, right?
It's a little bit like the KYC process, but for token founders, rather than on the individual basis.
That's the thing. Doesn't that make it so much safer? Because if there's some, I don't know, 13-year-old who's made jizz coin or whatever, as we were talking about, right, in their basement, they're not going to have any of that information, so they won't be able to get their tokens on this wallet, and it's stopping people from getting scammed, right?
I think it looks great. What are the DeFi options they've got on their stash?
DeFi options currently there aren't any. I know there's many things that they have. If further down the line, like if you read the white paper and their roadmap, there is. So
I assume you can buy DeFi tokens though. Like there might not be like staking on there, but you could probably buy like Aave or.
Not right now. This is just the wallet, so you will be connecting. Like you'll go Uniswap on your thing or a PancakeSwap. You scan it, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be developments that you'll be able to do in-app swaps, and you'll be able to choose like the best way for you to do it.
Yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So
at the moment, it's all anything that you can buy on the wallet. You need to buy through Transact, right?
No, you can send and receive. So, oh damn it, I've stopped sharing.
So you can send and receive, but you can't actually physically buy tokens unless
not through the app. No, you can only sell the tokens through Transact. So let's say I had 1,000 like 1 Ethereum. I can send the 1 Ethereum to my Copiosa app, sell that through the Copiosa app straight into my account.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I think I saw that you can also do the reverse through Transact when I was looking at it. You can also buy, tokens on the Transact, and then they come straight into that wallet. I don't know if that's.
I haven't seen that. I haven't gone through that yet, but I just think I love the app. I will be using it.
Yeah. So on the front page, it has buy. It has.
Oh yes, of course.
Yeah. So you can do that and just have it automatically transferred into your.
Oh yes, you can. I did not even notice that. Thanks for. So you can buy a lot of cryptos through there.
Anything that you can buy through Transact, which is at the moment it's just sort of the main sort of ones really. But Transact is obviously like very legitimate. Like you can buy stuff straight through MetaMask with Transact. Massive company, they're totally legit sort of thing. Yeah, but that's awesome.
Yeah, so hope you enjoyed that. A great gem, not financial advice, but Copiosa is on one of my 10 out of 10 wish lists, basically.
Oh no, I love it. I love it.
Your 10 out of 10 wish list. Fair. So moving on. So some of you may know I'm currently doing a degree, and I am doing my final project on basically creating. I'm creating a synthesizer, which through the synthesizer you create an image based on what you play, sort of as an MP4 video, and then I'm making a smart contract so as you can upload that as an NFT and put it straight on the blockchain. So you can create the music, you can create the image automatically through basically playing, and then you can upload it and sell it straight away. So I've been doing a lot of research into like smart contracts, into like how to create your own smart contract, how the whole system works really. And I found the amount of information online, there are some really good sites, and I want to point out specifically a site called Alchemy. So wait, let me get Alchemy up, and let me share my screen. There we go. So I've done a bit of a stash here, where I've got like loads of tabs there. But yeah, literally Alchemy, the tutorials on here, even for someone who does not know what they're doing, such as myself, it's so easy. Like it says here, before you begin, you need Node.js or whatever. So you download that onto the machine. This is specifically for how to create an NFT on Ethereum, right? They've got literally all the information down to like adding the tokens to your MetaMask, down to like anything else that you need to like download, how to upload the metadata of your NFTs and stuff like that. Because some of you might not know, but NFTs basically, you can't really store the images on the blockchain.
But it's going to be
storing them on the blockchain. Exactly. It just ends up being super expensive because of the size of them. And especially like for me, I'm doing it with MP4 videos. Like that would be extortionate costs. So what you do is it's called an IPFS, I think it's called, and you upload your things to there, your metadata or your images to there, and you also upload like all the traits for the specific one that is linked with that, and then you cannot change it really. It is sort of solidified. So yeah, all this information is available literally at a button click. Literally, you click home, you click on tutorials, and it just comes up. If you see on the sidebar, you can literally search anything. Most popular, Ethereum API quick start, like anything that you need. And also they do a lot of YouTube tutorials as well. So if you're more of a visual learner, so if you think, oh, this is all way too much text to read, I can't understand this, you literally don't have to. You can watch someone explaining it, and they've got loads of like 45-minute videos. Wait, I've got this. No, I don't think that goes through Alchemy actually. Oh, bloody hell. This guy, it was really good. I was watching this whole thing, how to deploy Polygon smart contract with hard hat, and he just goes into so much detail. They've got a YouTube channel here, and they have them embedded in some of the tutorials.
All right, welcome.
So if you don't want to read what it is, it's basically you can watch the video, like verifying NFT ownership with mobile wallets, Solana NFT tutorials, like anything that you need.
So how long until we launch our own little NFT selection?
Well, I mean, I'm launching my own NFT. Wait, let me stop sharing. I'm launching my own NFT. Obviously, it's just sort of a test thing, just for my project. But like, I 100% I'd be down. Obviously, when it comes to NFTs, it's not all about just about the NFT, right?
Yeah.
It's about what you get with the NFT, like what utility that NFT has. So obviously that's the hard part with NFTs. But this like for someone who's not like a coder, someone who is sort of starting up, it makes everything so simple, and it's really good to see these sorts of things available for people who want to sort of get into the space. Because going off the Copiosa thing, making a Copiosa wallet, that's so easy, right? As we said, it took 2 minutes. You just got your sort of key, you put in your email address, you verified your email address, and you were there straight away. And this is definitely what we need to sort of see a massive expanse in the NFT and crypto space, right? I don't know what you guys think about, like,
just integrating Web 2 into Web 3, and then just helping those people to gradually go into Web 3. That is the biggest jump problem in the basically Web 3 community. If you're going as someone from Web 2, it's just like a normal human going into investment banking overnight. You're just like, hang on a second.
There's so much terminology. There's so much complexity. There's so many things that can go wrong. Like there's cost. It's expensive to cock stuff up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like if you tried to execute a contract 15 times in a row, it could cost you lots of money.
On a mainnet, that's the thing. It explains about the difference between testnet and mainnet. Testnet is obviously free to use. Well,
within reason.
Within reason. Yeah. Whereas obviously, if you don't know the difference, you could end up spending a load of money accidentally by making a load of mistakes, sort of thing. So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't know. You talking, Chris, about how easy it's been to do an NFT. I just want to do a little crappy NFT collection.
Yeah, we could do like our own little like.
Sorry, Sash. Let me repitch that. I want to do an excellent, high quality, tiny NFT collection.
No, let's do a messy one. I think that'd be great. Like I did.
Just call it the crappy collection. Just little pictures of poo.
Yeah,
we've got cappies. We've got cappies on the Sui blockchain. Now we've got crappies.
Like, no! Do you know what we should do? We should do the sweet treats collection, and each one is one of Stash's sweet treats.
Oh, I was also going to say let's turn our thumbnails into NFTs. That would be great.
Oh yeah, we could do.
That would be good.
Like our legacy collection.
But that is a really good idea, Stash.
Thank
Just
you.
do.
I mean, Rug Radio have got their own NFT collection, haven't they? So,
well, I think
we're definitely on that kind of level, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, not that we're on that level, but
little things like that, boys. But each one, just to avoid regulatory issues here, each one done individually as a single piece of art, not as a large item or asset that could be considered a security. Correct?
Yes.
Single pieces of art. They are commissioned art.
Because the SSE don't like that, do they?
No.
The SEC don't like it.
No, what's the English one?
The FCA don't like that at all. But no, you just to stay in the FCA's good books, don't do anything that looks like it could be a security. But no, I honestly, boys, the thumbnails is a great idea. I love that. I think we could do Stash of Sweet Trees, but I think we just do a little collection. Like, can we have an iterative NFT collection? I'm assuming we can.
Yeah, for
I've
sure.
seen them on OpenSea.
Yeah, of course. Do that.
Yeah, so I think we should do that. We should put up our ones. We can all bid for a favourite amongst the three of us.
Obviously, if you don't want to do it that complicated sort of thing, you can just go through OpenSea. Like OpenSea make it really easy to create. Right, so OpenSea, you literally upload your picture, upload your MP4 or whatever file. There's a load of different files that it accepts. You write the name, write the description, and you can mint it straight away. You choose what blockchain you want it on, I think, and that's it. But obviously, if you're looking into it a bit more and want to sort of get a bit sort of deeper into it and how to make it your own sort of thing, rather than all through a platform. Like, I don't know, I was looking at NFTs and NFT minters. So obviously you upload all of your artworks and stuff like that onto your algorithm, whatever. I don't really know how it works separate to actually having the artwork. And then you can click a button and obviously it connects to your wallet. It knows the address of your wallet that it needs to send it to, and then it sends the art sort of randomized, I guess. But yeah,
I think that's what we can do. I think that would be a great idea. We can create our own. That could be our project.
I think we do it absolutely. The other option I thought that we could do as well is obviously we could see what like Dall would do with like our faces as input, or do like some sort of AI thing,
like using AI.
Well, we put our thumbnails into AI or something and see what it spits out. Or I don't.
AI at the moment is very big. Obviously, the rise of ChatGPT. Everyone knows about ChatGPT now. If you haven't heard about ChatGPT, what you do? Obviously, it started off with all the images as well, like the artworks. You had a few of them, didn't you? Yeah, and that blew up massively, obviously. So the AI stuff is here to stay, and I think it's only going to get more prevalent in crypto as well.
Absolutely.
You were talking about earlier, what was it? Open GPT or something like that, the crypto thing.
Yeah, there was basically a cryptocurrency that it's not scam, but I think it's very they played the narrative very well. Basically, they named themselves Crypto GPT, saying that they are an automated, a zero no code blockchain, but it was basically ChatGPT 3 just bunged on the end, and they just used all these catchphrases to basically attract investors when it was the AI phase. So basically, you need to watch out. Like,
you definitely still need to watch your back. But if you're using something like Copiosa Wallet, you don't need to watch your back as much.
You're not as much,
obviously very highly verified.
I just quickly put into Dall a little a prompt. I'm just going to show you what is kicked out just while we were talking there. Let's do that one. No, don't be scared. I think it was awesome. So I told it to take a close look at the artwork by Ghost Boy Lives and try to identify what makes their style unique, observe the color palette, use the lines, and overall composition of the artwork.
Okay.
It then kicked out these.
Yeah.
So I think are pretty cool. This one in particular is cool.
Yeah.
So I went, although I like this one a lot as well. I came onto here. I went on put on variations. So that's the original, and then it's done different variations.
Sick.
And I'm like, what? We could nick something like this and make our own little abstract NFT collection.
Yeah.
I think there's licensing rights, right? Who owns it? Is it the NFT?
Pretty sure the NFTs are licensed to use this. I don't know, Stash. I don't know. They'll have to look.
I mean, I know for a fact that there are NFT collections out there that have used AI art.
Yeah.
I just think
lots of people, especially with like scam NFTs and stuff. Not saying that Weaving Web3 NFT would be a scam.
Chris, you can't tell them it's a scam at the pitch. We'll get to that later.
But some people obviously hype up their NFTs. They have all the art generated by AI. So it's really simple for them to just like generate 10,000 images, upload it to the blockchain, put it out, sell them all, and then bye-bye.
Does it know about the Weaving Web3 podcast? Can you be like, generate some art based on the Weaving Web3 podcast?
It needs more specifics than that, I think.
Oh.
But like
generate art based on a podcast about Web3 technology.
Yeah. And then I'll put in. What sort of art style do you want it in?
In the style of Banksy.
Is that how you spell Banksy?
That is how you spell Banksy.
All right, let's hit that.
The server is currently overloaded.
That happens. That happens a lot. Happens a lot.
I thought
this on the right is my history of things I've asked it to do. So I put my ghost
really
point to play around with it, but it only lets you do a certain amount. So it's not great at like words.
Yeah.
Because of its AI. But it's got the Banksy art style pretty good though.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sort of with the text and stuff like that, and
the other thing you can do in here is you can upload. So I'll tell you what.
Well, you can upload images.
Yeah. So if I just quickly, I've stopped sharing just in case I had any documents I was going to go past that's going to incriminate me in any way.
Don't worry. If you were going to dox yourself, I would have cut it out of the podcast. Don't worry.
Oh no, you don't want to be seeing these things.
Right? I wouldn't have shared it with the public. I would have just kept it for myself.
What I'll do is if I download my Ghost Boy, let me just quickly go find him. OpenSea Ghost Boy. Okay, that one. Right, okay. I'll share that screen again. So what I've done is I've put my Ghost Boy in there, and then I've clicked on generate variations. So it's of this image. So it'll come in and spit out variations of a Ghost Boy based on what it sees in the image.
Cool.
So like the stuff like that, like
I quite like the second one. The second one's quite cool. It looks like the Ghost Boy part has
sucked into the.
What are your Ghost Boys? What do you know? What numbers they are?
Mine is. Oh, I've got two.
Whichever one you prefer, and Chris, you find yours as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, anyone who's listening to this audibly, but this is more of a visual podcast. This one, we've done a show of an app. We've done a show of alchemy, and now we're doing a show of other bits.
Mine is 2061. My Ghost Boy.
2061.
Mine is. Okay, now where is he? Where's my Ghost Boy?
You can't find your Ghost Boy. That's probably because you sold it in the.
Okay, mine is 6,498.
Didn't want to say 6498, Stash. That's fine.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And this is the one you bought, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the one I bought.
Right, let's do that. This
downloads. The days when they were 0.4.
Oh, we remember those days well. Right, upload. I'll upload that one. Have you boys never played around with this?
No.
I've seen lots of people obviously play around with it and stuff like that, but I personally have not.
It's very good. Like,
I mean, ChatGPT is part of my life now.
Yeah, literally, I use
it all the time.
With that there, that's what I think I was looking for.
Okay.
Like go on to that one, variations, James X Dall. Generate variations. There we go. That's the button I want. I don't know why it, like what it makes you do that for. And then I could do Chris's as well while we're doing it. Let's go upload. I'd kind of like us all to have mangled little ghost boys. Like just history. Does it just appear in here? Oh, you've got some cool ones, Stash.
Sick.
Oh, those are really cool.
So this is the thing, like, I think it'd be so cool for we could do like the Mutant Boys or whatever. You could so easily do a spin-off of Ghost Boys. Or like any NFT collection you wanted. So I'm talking that way because you boys are on this screen, but you could so easily go through and do a collection.
Is there a few more? Because I can only, oh wait, you've got your faces are in the way.
Our faces are in the way.
That's sick. I love that.
But this is what I mean. Like, so what we could do, boys, is we could release a collection that was all just variations of the NFTs we own.
Yeah. If
we wanted. But like mine's obviously got a different art style that's produced than Stash's does. Because like the white background. Stash's ones are bloody awesome.
Mine's obviously just a graveyard. So
what I can do, I'll upload yours now and just see what it says. I'm just going to put in variations.
Yeah.
Hit generate, and then bin off. I'll cancel that.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me refresh this history now.
No.
This is what I mean.
You need to wait for it.
You need to wait for it to do it.
Yeah. It's weird though because like it doesn't actually generate anything. Do you know what I mean?
No.
But no, like these ones are sick, Stash. I feel like you should change your Ghost Boy on Twitter to be one of these.
Yeah.
No. Wait, I mean, you've got Elu, haven't you, as your mate now?
Oh, so Stash.
Yes, he added me.
Stash as well.
Mate, we would we love the collection. I think we shoot Stash. I think for the creator thing, mate, we shoot him a collection of. I've made these spin-offs of Ghost Boy. These ones are hilarious.
It looks like some kid had drawn those. Like it's like progressively, when you're on drug, you're like first of all you're like this.
Yeah,
like
literally.
They
look like characters out of like Adventure Time or something.
You see, this is the thing. Like, I love this, and maybe boys, maybe once a week we release an NFT of a really well-known NFT collection that we've done this to. Like that could be our. I don't know what they could be called. Anyway, right. I feel like we've dawdled around this for quite a long amount of time. I don't think we've got any other stories we'd like to talk about, but I was just having too much fun with some AI art because it is.
Well, I was thinking. So obviously we were talking about ETH quite a lot, Ethereum, and how a lot of it's getting released, stuff like that. So I was fully ready. I was like, you know what, James has got his £895 ETH. I'm gonna get my £850 ETH. But it didn't work out like that, did it?
Yeah, I admit I was wrong last episode. I really did think it's dump, but could the dump be happening now because we're crashing now? I know ETH needs to, and I think Bitcoin needs to end below like 29.4K for the bears to win. And if it does that by the end of the week, we could be seeing lower prices. But I just think because the Ethereum isn't all released in that instant, like you have to wait for the validators to validate, which a lot of people, I was for like the big dump, but like I'm happy that the price pumped because now the money's going into altcoins and some of my positions have gone up. Like
it broke $2,000. Obviously, that came up on my app sort of thing, and it was like, oh, big news! ETH has broken $2,000 again, and I was like, what? But it was meant to go the other way. Like
I sold off 0.2 ETH just because I was like, I'm in good profit for those. So
for sure, I would.
I was up. I think I was up 30% on that ETH that I still had, and all the ETH I bought at 800 and a bit. So I staked all of that in ETH too. So that's up 90% currently.
Congratulations, that's a big win.
Thank
you actually caught the bottom when I was. I
literally managed to. But that was pure blind luck.
Luck, yeah, of course, and that's what crypto is. It literally is luck. Like I
stress that to people. That's the only successful thing I've done, and it was luck. It was the first thing I bought. Was I thought I'll buy 1 ETH. So
good. No, and to be honest, if it goes back down to those prices, which I'm hoping it does, but yeah, we'll see.
This is not a bull market, and I'll say it again. Even if, like, I will admit, I'm wrong, but I am the whole environment, the macroeconomic environment we are in right now in the whole world, we're gonna go down.
Yeah,
not
financial advice.
Well, and that's the thing. Like, that's the big difference from when I first got into crypto. When I first got into crypto, we were in the bull market. I was like, "Yay! I bought Polygon at 17 cents." Yay! It's now at £1. I've made a load of money. Yay! And now I'm like, oh, damn it. Polygon's at £1. I want it to go
down. Yeah.
Oh, I feel that's just experiencing over time, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, exactly. And I feel like it's getting in a bull market as well. Like, seeing the difference between the bull market and the bear market. Like,
I understand.
Obviously devastating.
Yeah, for those
it's obviously devastating because, like, huh?
No, go. You go first.
Like my crypto wallet's down from, I don't know what, it's probably, I think, probably like 80% down, something like that, which is a lot of money, obviously, but I'm still enjoying it. Like, that's the thing. You take the loss and you're like, well, I'm not selling. I'm not selling anyway. Like,
I think part of it, like, I was saying this the other day, like, I don't think any of us are here trying to get rich. It's like the difference, I think. Like, no, but you know what I mean? Like,
no, I know what you mean.
I feel like some people are sat there like, God, I need to make money. I need to do this. Like, they're like desperate. And I'm like, for me, I'm just having a bit of fun. And if I made some money, great. And if I lost some money, fine. For me, it was just sort of a learning thing. It's something I'm interested in, rather than, like, some people are desperate to make that money.
Like, I don't gamble. I don't like, I don't know, bet on the football match sort of on a Saturday
the
night.
horses this weekend.
Put 50, 100 quid a week. So some people put 50, 100 quid a week into just gambling on football, on horses, on whatever. I don't do that. I'd much prefer to put, like, I don't know, 50 quid into a crypto. I believe
it's educated gambling. That's what I think. Like, crypto is, you're betting on, like, knowledge. It is basically educated gambling.
Do you know what the honest thing about this podcast is versus a gambling podcast? We are talking solely about our losses, pretty much, because most gamblers don't. Is part of the thing, isn't it? Like, I've got some mates that gamble. You hear when they win 300 quid. You never hear they lose £50 a week for 6 weeks. Like, do you know what I mean? It's because the rush and the fun of the win outweighs it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Definitely. And the thing is, right, I feel like crypto compared to gambling, like, it's so different because of the fact that, like, you learn about the technology that's behind it, and you learn about the founders, about what the vision is. Whereas with gambling, it's like, oh, Haaland scored a goal. Yay. I won 10 quid. Like, it's so sort of like, what's it called? Like, just 1 point. Whereas there's so much sort of color to crypto, and, like, there's so much sort of in it, which really sort of, like, fuels my my sort of enthusiasm for the whole crypto space, really.
And we've met some amazing people from it. That's the thing. It's like, I've met
exactly. We've met each other from it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. So like we said, there's been downsides, but we've also met some amazing people.
I would rather lose loads of money and make lots of great friends.
Right. Stash, you're a good human being.
He's got his Happy Days t-shirt on, and he's making us happy.
No, it's all lies, because Chris is going to keep that beginning bit of the pod in where Stash goes, hey, hey. Oi, what's that?
Turns out Stash is actually a big football hooligan.
Honestly, guys, before the recording starts, Stash is going, right, lads, I saw these birds the other day. You would not have believed it. It's just
you would not have believed it.
He leans out the side of his Ford van, shouting at women. That's just what he's like.
Yeah.
Me and Chris try and rein him in, but he's...
Sorry, guys.
Then he puts on this persona. He's like Sacha Baron Cohen. This is just Borat for him.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
How did you know? God.
Hammer it up a bit now, Stash. Anyway.
We're going to say goodbye to Chris because it's on the best part of the segment.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Bye, Chris.
Bye, Chris.
Bye.
See you later.
So,
I'm at this place. I'm at this place right now. So unfortunately,
yeah, cut this
not
one. We
there.
don't actually care.
No one wants this. Get rid of this. You are dead to us. On to the next segment.
It's always sunny. Always sunny live, baby. Yeah. Okay.
So thank you very much. See ya.
See you in a bit. Bye. Chris has abandoned us again. We hate him and we'll never forgive him.
Absolutely.
But now it's just me and Stash, the true ones, the ones everyone's here for. We can do a little bit of a where is this from with Stash. The thing is, right, and I'm gonna let everyone behind the curtain here. We normally record on a Sunday night. If for whatever reason there is no recording on a Sunday night because two people are here, dedicated, hard working, one of them else is doing whatever he wants to do. No comments. No. But the thing is, if we don't record on the Sunday night, Stash still needs his sweet treat because he's addicted to sugar, baked goods, etc. I mean, if you look at him, you don't think he is, but he is.
Under this, it's just I'm just like Homer Simpson's inhale donuts every day.
That is a lie, but you do like donuts, and then my dog's kicking off. Lovely. But we're going to go through Stash, and we're going to do a where is this from, and what have we got today? Is it a donut?
It is a donut. I'll give you the name. It's from a place I have brought before. It's called David Hasselhoff.
The David Hasselhoff.
The David Hasselhoff.
This better be the most tanned donut I've ever seen.
Well,
gold. So it's like a David Hasselhoff Biscoff.
Yeah, it slightly got. I dropped the box, so it got slightly squished. But here we have. It's like Lotus Biscoffy goodness with like a caramel cream on the inside and a chocolatey beautifulness.
Lovely. I love it, Stash. I love it. Now, I don't know the bakeries well enough, and although we've been doing this for
one that I've done maybe twice already.
But Stash, we must have done 21 episodes of the show now.
Yeah, we have. How do you not remember? Come on, man.
I don't know because Stash, when you get to go to a place, buy it, taste it, remember the deliciousness, and all I see it's from somewhere fancy in London. That donut will be about £67, but Stash has got cash. He got his Arb airdrop. He knows what he's doing. He's got loads of money.
And it's vegan for those who are. I know. I'm exactly the same like vegan stuff. I'm like, oh god.
Do you know what I'm weird about, right, with vegan? So I don't mind vegan, like if like a main course, like a savoury main course vegan. I'm a bit iffy when it's like, oh, here's something that should be like cream filled and it's vegan. I'm like,
But Biscoffs are vegan. I never knew that, but
so Oreos, aren't they?
Yeah. So it's from Donuts Arcade.
Donuts Arcade.
And
our referral code for Donuts Arcade is non-existent.
Non-existent for now, unless this gets really viral.
I doubt it. If you want a discount in there, go in, tell them you know Stash. They're not going to have a clue who he is, and then you can walk out having paid full price.
Full price for £4.95.
Stash. Those are London prices.
Those are London horrific prices. But I've been waiting for the donut for ages, so guys.
Good. Proud of you. Right, that was where's this from. This will be the end of our other segment we've just gone on, where Stash would have told you loads of interesting things. I'll have rambled on about useless rubbish, and
Chris is Chris.
Chris is Chris. Yeah, well, look, do we even mention him?
No,
he's not here. He doesn't need to be. Anyway,
Yeah.
There.
Chris doesn't get a see ya.
No, he doesn't. Yeah, do him off.
Awesome.